All right, how y'all doing? I'm scared too. Y'all looking at me like I'm the wrong person. We haven't seen him tonight. What the hell is really going on? Yeah, I'm supposed to be here. I'm looking crazy too, because this is my white people quota right here. This to the limit right here, but this is affirmative action, so I'm representing that part of the show. Right there, I was like, I call Jesse Jackson. I swear to God, I call Jesse Jackson. Y'all don't put me on the show. So this is it right here. This is good. I'm on high alert. Right now. I stay on high alert. Orange. I'm in the orange zone. You know. Yeah. Some people say orange. I say orange. I'm in orange. Right now, cause I've been watching the little debates, you know. I know it's a big election year and you gotta vote and see who you like, you know. And I don't like nobody. I really don't like nobody. Yeah, cause it's just same old, just a different title. That's all it is. Cause Bush, he's a little retarded. I think he retarded. I figured that out because he don't know what the hell he wanna do. He just be saying, oh, it's on me, Y'all back to me already? Damn, I didn't want to talk no more. And Kerry sounds smart. He sound like he know what he doing. Cause he got a plan. That's his big thing. I got a plan. He don't never tell you what the plan is, but it's a damn plan. I was like, soon as he know what the plan is, we on our way. Soon as he tell us what the plan is, cause at least he looked like he done wrote something down, but he can't quite tell you what it is yet. So cause I be you gotta watch, cause I'm black, so we gotta vote, cause we don't know when y'all ain't gonna let us vote no more. So we keep on punching the ballot because we don't know when that bill ain't gonna go through no more. So we keep voting. I wanted to, people, black people, we always like to say we want a black president, but we really don't. We don't want no black president because that ain't gonna go good, and we know y'all don't want that, and we not gonna do that. Because Al Sharpton was running, but he wasn't really running. He was just up there, because you can't, because they call him a reverend. What throw me, they call Al a reverend, but we don't even know where he preach at. He don't really got a church, so you be like, is you a guest pastor? Because I don't really know. Because you can't be president. You ain't got enough members to start a church. You got to at least have enough members to start the church. But that's funny right there. That's funny right there. Because I have a good time wherever I go. But you still got to, only thing I don't like about Bush, he threw me, with the war thing. And I know the war thing still going on, but he threw me, when he came out with Saddam. And I was like, well, damn, that ain't who we was looking for. We weren't looking for... because we were looking for Bin Laden, but he said, I got Saddam. You like, that ain't who we want. What a dude who was in charge of the plane. We looking for him. And he was like, but I got Saddam, And we're like, that ain't who we want, And then I tried to go intellectual. I tried to figure it out. I was like, okay, they went to war to get the oil. He finishing what his dad couldn't finish, so he going to get the oil or the gas. I thought they was going to get the gas, but evidently we didn't find the gas cans because the gas ain't went down. Well, for damn, I thought we was gonna go get all the gas, then bring it back, and everybody was gonna get gas for free. I thought. Gonna be like, I thought it was gonna be like you go through McDonald's, you get a Happy Meal and free gas voucher. Like that. That's what I thought. But because gas is still so high, because I said, I know you didn't find the weapons of mass destruction, but did you find the gas cans? That's all. Because it's so high. It's just too expensive right now. You can't even do people favors, Because, you used to do people favors. They say, can you run me to the store? Can you run me over my mama's house? You can't do that now. You be like, that'll be $17. I can't just, I can't just let you ride because I know you. That ain't going to be good. Right there, because you got to stay on high alert. That's my thing. Stay on high alert, Because I had to fly a lot doing comedy. You got to fly. You got to go to different cities. And you got to make sure you wash your clothes now. That's very important, because they do the random search at the airport, And I had a little traumatic experience where I didn't wash my clothes one time. And I tried to explain to the lady, I said, this ain't a good day to randomly select me, because I don't have no clean clothes. I don't want everybody to know that. I don't want you to just pull it out like that, you know, because the dog started barking. I was like, get away, dog. That ain't no bomb right there. Get away. Yeah. I was like, that ain't no bomb. I'm going through something right now. But, yeah, because you got to make sure. And when I get on the plane, I still like to, you know, they ask you, what's your seat selection? I like an aisle seat. That's my thing right there, aisle seat, because I feel like I run the row. I feel like that's my row. Yeah, if you're on the aisle, you're on the window in the middle, you got to depend on people. But if you're on the aisle, you be like, this is my row. Everybody can't just come in my row, you know. And I seen a little dude coming down the aisle, and I don't like to stereotype people, but he had the little thing on his head, you know, kind of favor Bin Laden them. And I'm like, well, damn, he kind of favor Bin Laden. And I was like, I hope he ain't on my row, you know, because I want to go to sleep, you know, but I'm not going to be able to go to sleep if he on my row, you know, because that's a responsibility. I don't want to stereotype him, but he's like, I think I'm the window seat, you know. I'm like, let me check your stub, you know. I can't just let you in the row. I gotta check your stub, you know. Make sure there's proper paperwork, you know. And I let him in the row, and I was cool for a while, but it was a long flight, you know. And he just started moving, you know. And I'm like, hey, you gotta be still on the row now. We don't move on my row. This ain't no moving row, you know. We be still on my row, you know. I was like, matter of fact, it's nap time. Just gonna put your head on the window right now. And he's like, I think I need to use the restroom, you know. And I was like, we don't pee on my row. This ain't a pee row. Right here, we're a strong bladder row. We a strong bladder. Yeah, because people always say if that had been me on the plane. People like to say that have been me on the plane. What would have really happened with the terrorists, you know? But you didn't want to be in that situation. I can tell you that right now, you know, because I know I can whoop your ass on the ground, you know, but I ain't never had no training that high up, so I don't really know what could have went down, you know. And people say, oh, they could have got me with a box cutter, but I used to work at a warehouse. Box cutter hurt. They hurt too, yeah. So yeah, you can bleed off a box cutter too, so don't be fooled by that, you know. But the real terrorists on planes to me is babies. That's who I have a little problem with is babies. They terrorize me on the plane. Yeah, I know you gotta take your kids with you, but sometimes you be like, just check them, you know, check them. You know, this is not carry on. Check that baby, you know. Yeah, because I had a little traumatic experience with a little white baby, and I ain't stereotyping baby, but I ain't never played with a little white baby. I don't know, you know, how you play, you know, but evidently she wanted to play with me, you know, because she just kept rubbing my face. And I was like, hey, little white baby, don't put your hand in my face. No, I like that. I don't like that, because I got sensitive skin. I break out, so I don't really like you rubbing faces. And I figured she wanted to play because she like play with her hands. So I say I play patty cake with her, because I play patty cake with my little girl. So patty cake is a good game, you know. And I was like, hey, patty cake, bake a man. And she looked at me and she was like, and I was like, whoa, I don't think that's in the song, baby. I don't think that's in the song. That's the remix or something right there. I don't know that version. Yeah, it's just Baker Man, you know, and it hurt, you know, because nickel hurt anytime you hit, you know, and I didn't know what to do, you know, so I told her mama, I was like, when we get on the ground, I gotta whoop somebody's ass for that. Yeah, I can't just let that go, because word get out, I let that go. Take your time. Don't even worry about it. Take your time. No, because it's cool, though. It's cool. I just because people always do little crazy stuff, you know, because I went into a convenience store, a little 7-Eleven, and I had like $5, and I gave the lady the $5, and she held it to the light. She held it to the light. And I was like, what you doing? You know, and she was like, we've been having a problem with counterfeiters, you know, and I was like, well, I wouldn't be a $5 counterfeiter, I can tell you that. Right now, yeah, I got more ambition than that. That insulted me. Yeah, I was like, like I'm gonna just be working on 5s. I ain't gonna work on 5. I'm a big bill counterfeiter. I ain't no little counterfeiter. So, but people be crazy like that. But it's a beautiful thing. You gotta love who you love and try to work with people. You know, because I live in a all Hispanic neighborhood. Now it ain't Hispanic. It's pretty much Mexico, but. Yeah, you know, people be wanting you to be politically correct, but these are Mexican. These ain't Hispanics right here. These are the people on the picture when you go down to 5. These are these people. He be like, yeah, that's my neighbor. That's yeah, right there. That's his little girl, and that's that's their little boy right there. Yeah, they stars, but they on the picture when you go down the fire. But no, I like them. I like Mexico because I'm learning their customs. I'm from the South, so I ain't never been around. We got like one neighborhood where Buford Highway. That's where all our Mexicans are. But everywhere, they everywhere. Yeah, so you gotta deal with people. You learn their little customs and different stuff. And I've learned they like to sell you stuff. And I don't have no problem buying something, but it's all in the presentation to me. Because they'll just knock on your door, and the little lady knocked on my door, and she was like, would you like to buy a comforter? And comforter, I'm like, comforter? And she was holding the comforter right up in her hand, and I was like, I don't think I can buy that right out your hand like that, Got to wrap that up in some plastic or something, because, yeah, that look like that just come off your bed. I can't buy that right off your bed. And, yeah, because I'm a big fan of corn on the cob. I like corn on the cob. I think it's a good vegetable or fruit, whatever it is a good starch. But I don't think you should bring it to my door. That's what bothered me right there, because dude just knocked on the door. He like, my friend, corn on the cob. And I'm like, I don't like to buy it at the door. I like to go to a grocery store and buy corn on the cob. But evidently it's a big seller in the neighborhood, Because, we got corn kernels all over the neighborhood. Everybody like corn. So I said, okay, I'll try one. Give me one. And he's like, everything? And that threw me right there with everything, because it's corn. It's not a hamburger. It's corn. What is everything for corn, Because corn don't have everything. Corn just have a little black pepper, butter, maybe a little salt. But everything should never be with corn on the cob. It's not that kind of food, But I took a chance. I said, yeah, everything. Put everything. And he started rubbing some little white stuff on it. And I was like, well, what's that white stuff you rubbing on? That he's like, mayo, my friend. And I was like, mayonnaise don't go on corn on the cob. You can't put mayonnaise on corn on the cob. I was like, I'm just going to go to the grocery store. I'm not going to buy it at my door. Hey, I'm Rod, man. I appreciate y'all listening, man. Keep enjoying the show, man. Much love, prayer.
Give you a little background on myself. I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, they got brothers in Nebraska. What y'all looking at me like that for? But I will admit, back home we just had blacks and whites. So when I moved to California, I was culturally shocked. Because you got blacks, whites, Vietnamese, Ethiopians, Russians, Armenians, Mexicans, and more Mexicans. And since there's so many of y'all here tonight, maybe y'all can help me out with something. Because like I said, I'm just from Nebraska and I don't know. How do you guys take an ordinary truck and turn it into a restaurant? How do y'all do that? Huh? I ain't never seen that before. I seen y'all rolling, pull over, sell a burrito. I called my grandmother. I said, Grandmother, I am never coming back to Nebraska. They got rolling restaurants out here. I can get high and they will drive my food up to me. How about that? One more question. Mexican men, who is in charge of those trucks? I seen you at 7-Eleven in the morning, 12 people in the cab of the truck. The back of the truck, you got mattresses, dressers, coffee tables, end tables, leaves, blower for the leaves, and one little string holding all that on. I know I can't be the only one who's been scared to ride behind one of y'all, thinking some of that stuff was gonna fall off the back of your truck. Like, oh man, I know they ain't got no insurance. This is messed up. I think certain things don't need commercials anymore. Like Pepsi, Coke. We never seen another Pepsi commercial. We come out and order a Pepsi. I was riding in my car the other day. There was a commercial for Forest Lawn Cemetery. That's not what you want to hear when you're rolling down the 405. Forest Line Cemetery. We dying to meet you. And so I immediately thought to myself that commercial is definitely for white people. Yeah, blacks, Latinos, we know where those places are and we need them. We're not gonna start prepaying for things. Are you kidding me? I'm telling you right now, black people, we can have a cousin in a coma for 6 months. We're not making no funeral arrangements till he's dead. You think we gonna start preparing for stuff, planning stuff? What if he have a miraculous comeback? Now we on a casket. What we gonna do with this casket now? He back to work. I done went to Kinko's, got obituaries printed. He's back to work. I got a new suit. He's back to work. Grandma done flew in from Nebraska. He's back to work. So finally we had a family function and we had to step to him about that casket we had bought him. We like, hey relative, what's up on that casket we got you, man? He's like, oh, I was in a coma. I didn't tell y'all to get that. I'm tired of turning my TV on. Every time I turn my TV on, it's something for overweight people. Yeah, they got diet shows, makeover shows, Celebrity Fit Club, Biggest Loser couples, Biggest Loser families, Biggest Loser Crips, Biggest Loser Bloods. All of that. It's nothing for underweight people. It's nothing. Like I just chose to be this weight as a grown man. There are 11-year-old kids who weigh more than me. I'm supposed to feel sorry for overweight people. Oh, they can get diabetes, high blood pressure. The heck with fat people. Nobody feels my pain. Every time somebody sneezes, I'm scared I'm gonna catch the swine flu. Because I can't fight off anything. Heck, I would have made a good slave. Don't act like I would have. How much cotton do you think I could have carried? I would have had to been in the house. I couldn't have been outside in all that heat. I'd have been down to 80 pounds. Summertime's the worst. I got that to look forward to. You know, the winter I can wear a couple shirts, a jacket, people really don't know. Summertime, I'm totally exposed. My homeboy gonna call me up talking about you wanna go out to the beach. What for? What am I gonna wear? Like you gonna see me at the beach with a tank top and shorts on. I can't even wear flip-flops. I got skinny toes. Fat people. Had an audition the other day. My agent gonna tell me, I don't know too much about the project, just get over to 7700 Sunset Boulevard. So I get over there, I walk in, they like, Mr. Hixx, can you take off your shirt? I felt a little uncomfortable. You know, the first rule of auditions, they ask you to take off some clothes, maybe it's a porno or something. But I'm trying to get this bread, so I took my shirt off. They like, Mr. Hixx, can you take off your other shirt? Now I'm more reluctant, but I go ahead and do it. Do you know they came by with a bucket of flies and threw them? And I was on the cover of National Geographic? Fat people. Went to Iraq to perform for the troops, right? Yeah. So I went and got a physical before I left, and I told the doc, I said, hey doc, my shoulder's been bothering me. He said, oh, don't worry about it, Toby, we'll take an x-ray. Do you know he just picked me up and held me underneath the light? Well, it's playoff time. Playoff time, big Lakers fan. Yeah, playoff time. Yeah, man. Kobe Bryant is remarkable, man. A lot of people still mad at Kobe, but he's remarkable. Yeah, you just check the stats. 81 points in one game, 63 points in 3 quarters when the Dallas Mavericks had 62. And he has totally made us forget he raped a white woman. He is remarkable. Out of anybody in the NBA, he should have known and gotten in trouble he did. His father was in the NBA, he grew up around it. You know, what trips me out is that not only did he cheated without a condom. I'm like, how the heck do you walk past Magic Johnson every day and mess around without a condom? Can't nobody tell me Magic never pulled him to the side and said, hey, young brother, this is how you conduct yourself. You see what happened to me? Magic look better now with the HIV than before he got that, don't he? Magic's a better man than me. Before I go, I'm telling you, he's my idol because, see, if they'd have said, Mr. Hixx, you got the HIV, I'd have just collapsed in the office, went home and just started getting drunk. I wouldn't have cared about nothing. Magic started entrepreneuring, buying up stuff, TGI Fridays, 24-hour fitness. Magic owns one building, true story, downtown LA. The city wants to buy it for $200 million. Magic won't sell it. Magic is so powerful, white people asked Magic to head the division of NASCAR, trying to recruit brothers to race around the track, 200 miles per hour. Now, I don't care who you get. You can get Magic, Denzel, Charles Barkley. See, brothers, we get high. And we roll about 25 miles per hour. That's what we do. How the heck we gonna race around a track 200 miles per hour? You wouldn't even be able to see our rims. We're not gonna do nothing like that.
Oh, yeah! That's the greeting. The music, like, you gotta go, oh, yeah! And then y'all look at him like, what's he so energized about? Not a damn thing. How y'all doing? And the rest of y'all? Hey, I'm just happy to be back. I just got back from Mexico. TJ, man, went down to Tijuana. Was gonna get some LASIK. Yeah. Had to change my mind. Yeah, it was good. Good price, though, like $35 an eye. The doctor said if it didn't work out, you'd get a free dog. So I'm back here home, man, and I love America. Do you love America or what? I love this country, man. We ain't always right, but I wouldn't want to live nowhere else. So we got everything on this planet you can possibly need, yet we bitch and complain more than anybody I've ever seen. Complain so much McDonald's got rid of the supersize. Yeah, just because you can't control your own ass. Everybody know the food ain't no good. You know what McDonald's should do? Take the food names off the menu and put up there what's gonna happen to you. You can't bitch when you walk in and say, let me get a double chin and a love handle. In fact, make that 2 love handles. Yeah, because I want some balance. And give my old lady some. What you want, baby? Yeah, give my old lady a big fat gut and an ass for days. That's right. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, and a Diet Coke. Stop bitching, people. I don't know what's wrong with us in this country. Look, we got diversity, yet that's all we do is try to one-up each other, don't we? Our country is great because of our diversity, our strengths in our diversity, but who's better than who? And we all go through our hard times. Look at American Indians damn near wiped out. Black people, we deal with slavery. White people lost the OJ trial. The guy going, is that all we've suffered? Get over it, man. Because life is short, you gotta have some fun, man. I'm happy because I'm just celebrating 3 years of marriage, man. That's right. Again. That's right. Went through a divorce before because I wasn't sensitive enough, because I didn't cry. And then she hired an attorney. I learned how to cry. I tried to get in touch with my feminine side. I read that book, Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Hell. We can't win. They live longer than we do and they brag about it. I mean, we live longer. Yeah, you do, because we want to die. We can't win at an argument, so the hell with you, I'm dying. I'm sick of looking at you two. That's right. And women got to control. They live long, you know why? Because they're in control of their emotions. Yes, they are. They are so sweet. Guys, we keep everything wrapped up here. That's why you end up with a myocardial infarction. You gotta let it out, man. Women cry. They cry at the drop of a hat. You ever sit down and watch a sad TV show with her? She's happy and switch just like that. And you know what? It's not real. You ever see her just cheesing? This is my favorite. I love this show. Right? Shut up, damn it. It's not funny. You're watching a rerun of Rescue 911. And you ask her, what's wrong? She's like, that baby's choking on an ice cube. And what does a man say? Put a blow dryer in his mouth and shut the hell up. Because men are macho, right? We don't want to let ladies know we have a sensitive side. We the saddest show on TV. We'd rather sit there and look all swole up than let a tear fall. And I know you ladies have seen your old man when he's trying to fight it. As we get that look, right? It's like, damn, baby, somebody cutting onions in here or what? Woo! We do stupid stuff just because we're men. All right, you ever get so mad at it that you go and punch a wall? And then try to play it off because you hit a stud? That's that macho mentality, right? She gets pissed off, ready to leave. Guys get, no, you're not leaving me. Now, see, we go through this every week. Every damn week. That's right. And you want to leave? No, I don't want to hear that. Do you want to leave? Oh, you do? All right, fine. You know what? You want to leave? You got to go through me. Yeah, because I'm sick of it. Every week we go through this, man. Everything. Bam! And I tell you what. Gone. And you got an excuse to cry now, don't you? If you're in a good relationship, stick with it, because whoever said the grass is greener on the other side never had to mow that. It's beautiful, man. Look at my grandparents. 65 years they just celebrated. 65 years, and they hate each other. Can't live without each other. Got them a suite in Las Vegas. My granny was all excited. It was like, baby, that room was so nice, had a jacuzzi in it. A jacuzzi, baby. Mirrors all on the ceiling, too. Don't do that again. I've been married to this man for 65 years. I don't need to wake up looking at that. Trying to look sexy, looking like a piece of beef jerky. I'm like, Granny, we were just trying to rekindle the flame. She said, hell, that went out when he started pissing on himself. And my grandfather would just laugh and go, you right, baby. In fact, I'm peeing right now. He don't give a damn. He's 85, man. You should be able to pee on yourself when you're 85. And he's funny. We call him Tops, because that's all he's got is 2 teeth at the top of his mouth. That's right. Canine and a bicuspid. Always sucking on them 2 teeth. Got the funniest laugh. All you hear around the house is ear, ear. Yeah, Kiwi, you know your granny pissed off at me, don't you, boy? That's right, she mad because I call her my little Tony the Tiger. Because she got them stretch marks all on her butt, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, every time she drop her drawers, I go, that's great. My granny say, keep talking that mess and I'm gonna hook that pacemaker up to a clapper. That's right, and clap your ass off. What's wrong? No, here? 65 years, man. And that works. And see, marriage is beautiful, man, because I've celebrated and I've celebrated my 3 years and we got some children. That's the best thing. All I'm saying right now is learn to raise your kids, people. I don't know what's wrong with people. They want pharmaceutical companies raising our kids now. What the hell is that? Every time you look at my kids doing that. That hurt. The doctor's like, quick, give him this pill. Look at that kid again. He's like, I'm gonna kill somebody. They have ADD, attention deficit disorder. They take a pill for that. We had ADD too. What was the cure? An ass whooping. You ever lose your mind at home? Pow! I'm back. You wanted me to take a bath? I'm gonna do that right now, Mom. Because ADD stood for ass done did it. And my mother didn't play, man. 6 boys and 1 girl in my family. Belts didn't work? Nah. You know what she used? An extension cord. Yep. And wasn't no 800 number to call back then. Even if it was, you'd be dead before you finished dialing it. 'Cause we had a rotary phone. Ain't no speed dial on a rotary phone. Threaten her all you want. I'm gonna call in on you, mama, watch. I'm not gonna make it. I'm Kivi Rogers, you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the Ice House. Yes. How y'all feel? Everybody cool? Everybody cool? Yeah. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. 2005. I'm 31 years old this year. 31. Give it up for 31, y'all. Give it up for 31. I'm happy, but I'm sad. I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I'm not taking advantage of my age. At 31, you can do things at 31 that you couldn't do in your 20s. You can do things in your 30s like break up gang fights. That's my goal for tomorrow. I'm going out and find a gang fight. I'm gonna break it right up. I'm gonna see two gangs in the street about to get it. I'm like, hey! Y'all stop that now. Who are you, man? Boy, I am 31. We ain't fighting today, man. We ain't fighting today. So what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? That's a cliche as a comic. What's up? We say it twice in the show, at least 2 times in the show. In the beginning, and when a joke bomb. You ever see a joke bomb? Oh, because we push that punchline. And when it don't happen, we go back to what's up. And he fell on his face. I said he fell on his face. He was standing, he fell. He fell on his face. So what's up, y'all? That's a cool greeting to me, but the coolest greeting to me is the point. The point of the coolest greeting right here. See, look right there, look at that. Girl in the glass is sexy. Sexy in the glasses. Dude drinking a drink. What's up? Yeah, what's up? You right there in the pink. What's up with you? That's cool. I got a partner named Charlie. He got the point down to an art form. You call Charlie name, he think he had a photo shoot. Saw him walking down the street. Yo, Charlie! What's up? Charlie was like. Charlie's gay as hell. Charlie's gay. Love this job, man. I'm a fan. I wish I was out there watching it with y'all, but I'm up here. I'm a fan of comedy, man. I love comics, man. I love this. Love it. One of my favorite comics is the hype-up comic. I like him. Because a hype-up comic has a different agenda than other comedians. He don't do comedy for laughter. He do it for applause. You know what I'm saying? Follow me. Follow me, please. He come out with the energy. What's up, y'all? What's up? Get up for yourself. Get it up for yourself. Y'all look good. Y'all look good. Yeah. I woke up this morning in the bed. Y'all got a bed? Go on, clap for a bed real quick. Go on, clap for a bed real quick. That's why we sleep and dream. We sleep and dream in the bed. Got out of my bed, went to the kitchen, made some breakfast, some pancakes. Y'all like pancakes? Get up for pancakes. Give it up for pancakes. This is Butterworth and her syrup. For pancakes. Made my pancakes, put it in front of the TV, turned the TV on, started watching cartoons. Y'all like cartoons? Get up for cartoons, man. Give it up for cartoons. The Smurfs. By me being black though, I'm people think I'm gonna be the stereotype black dude, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Everything relates to black people and white people. You know, it's cool if you do it, but I just don't do it. But I can if you want me to. I can do it right now. Because they come out with the energy too. What's up, y'all? What's up? I'm about to tell y'all the difference between white people and black people. Now, white people are lighter than black people. Look at them, you can tell. White people do stuff black people just don't do. Like, buy gas. White people buy gas different than black people. Yeah, see white people buy gas? White people be like, give me 25 on one, ta-ta. What do black people do? We go to the counter. Give me some gas, bitch. That's what black people do. And white people do stuff black people just don't. Like, drink their own Black people don't drink their own Pee is too salty for black people. Oh my God. I messed up the 2-drink minimum for the night. I'm sorry. Oh man, okay, y'all looking good. Y'all married right here? You holding his hand? I hope you know him. That's all right. It was a time I wanted to be married, though. I wanted to be married, yo. I wanted to be married. I was influenced by the groom. I went to his wedding. I was influenced by the groom. He loved that woman. Made me want to love somebody. The preacher had them in front of him. He was like, do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? The groom was like, no. I take her for more than that. I take her as my lover, my friend, and my companion for life. Then he looked in this girl's eyes. He was like, baby, the first time I laid eyes on you, I felt like I won a lottery for all the money in the world. You are my life. You are the reason I breathe. And when we so happen to die, I pray and pray each day that we meet in the next lifetime so we can do this all over again. I was like, damn! And I wasn't the only one that felt that either, boy, because it was all over the church, like on the church. I'm like, what the hell? I almost tripped over the, hey man, that's clean up the damn I don't know. Clean it up with the or something. Oh, man. The light blinking, I gotta hurry up and get out. Oh. Any sports fans in here? Sports fans, still basketball fans here? Laker fans? Laker fans. See, Laker fans, you Laker fan on me? I got news for you. Y'all ain't gonna win nothing. Y'all got Phil Jackson back and Kobe didn't rape nobody this year. It's all right. It won't happen. Even if y'all get Shaq back, it won't happen. I'm sorry. Because Shaq ain't focused on basketball. Shaq talking about what he gonna do after he retire. Talking about he gonna be a sheriff. you imagine Shaq going in Winter's give me an apple fritter and jelly? Why Shaq playing us, man? Why Shaq playing us and playing himself? Why don't Shaq just go back to what he's good at? Why don't Shaq just go back to rapping? Remember Shaq the rapper? Oh man, the words Shaq will say is uncanny. The song I Got Skills, Shaq said some words in there. I don't know if y'all got it. Y'all can go down to Hollywood or the Nevers. It's $2 for $1. Y'all want the CD? You got it. The song I Got Skills, Shaq said some words in there. Man, I was just, Shaq said this. Been a boy in the hood way before Cuba Gooda. You right here, you right. Boys in the Hood, it came out in 91, and Shaq was a boy in the hood before that. Dang. He had something else in there, he said something else that flipped me. Shaq said, I do you like Spielberg? You get your ass kicked in the park. I was like, damn. You, right there. Jurassic Park was about dinosaurs. Shaq flipped and said, I kicked your ass in the park. That's genius. My favorite song by Shaq, I gotta say this before I break. My favorite song by him, man, it's called Biological Didn't Bother, man. This song here was about his real daddy leaving him and stepdaddy taking over. Shaq had some lyrics. Shaq said this. My mom said, if you want me, you're gonna have to take my son. It's like having a hot dog, but without the bun. Damn! Woo, brother! What is that? What is a hot dog without a bun? Nothing. Shaq is a metaphoric genius. Then he ended the song so great, it was just, this song, he ended it, man. I don't care what rapper you put on this stage again. Jay-Z, Nas, Tone Loc, I don't care. Who? Wanna step to Shaq, Shaq got him. Shaq ended it with this. Shaq said, what do you know? Biological ones on the Ricky Lake show. You can be all the talk shows you want. Phil is my dad, so don't even front. Won't and front. Don't words don't rhyme. Shaq made it happen. He gonna be the first rapper to rhyme food and good together. Food and good. Could look like it rhyme, but it don't. I'm going to Burger King to get some food. About to tear it up because it's good. That's my time. My name's Ronnie Ray 1.
What's going on? So, I was in the video store the other day, and guess what I saw on the shelf? Rocky Balboa, AKA Rocky 6. Can you believe this? I didn't even know they had made another Rocky movie. Some BS right there. So let me get this straight again for the 6th time. The character of Rocky Balboa, who's about 65 years old now, and on Medicare, is about to step back into the ring again and beat the crap out of yet another young black, superiorly trained boxer. Let me guess what genre of film this is supposed to be. Fantasy. In case you didn't know what the movie was about, the story is in order for Rocky to win this time, because they keep running out of ways for him to win, in order for him to win this time, he has to cry his butt off like a punk, like he did in Rocky 3 when his trainer Mick died. Because if there's anything that's gonna make another boxer say, okay, forget it, Rocky, you got it, it's to hear Rocky Balboa crying like a little punk. Who remembers the scene in Rocky 3 when Mick died and Rocky was crying over his body? You could not understand a damn word Rocky was saying except some of the names of the characters in the movie. It was real irritating too, like, Nick! Nick on the head! I Nick almost came back from the dead to cuss Rocky Balboa out, man. Hey, did you know that you could get out of a speeding ticket by pulling a Rocky Balboa? Cop pull you over, sir, do you know that you were doing 100 miles per hour on the surface street? Come on, man, I can't even get over you turn and cop you all day, be like, man, just go on and get out of here. Slow down, man. I ain't got time for this crap right here. I'm about to get off the clock. Stop playing with me. Rocky Balboa, man. Man, I mean, if I want to watch real entertainment, I'll watch something like American Idol. And I ain't even talking about for the contestants. I watch it for the controversy. Okay, I like the controversy right now about Paula Abdul being high on the show. And then they had this whole rumor about they was going to replace Paula Abdul with Courtney Love. Wait a second. Y'all gonna take Paula Abdul off the show and replace her with Courtney Love. Do you know what that's like? That's like taking Whitney Houston's ex-husband Bobby Brown and replacing him with Bobby Brown. Kind of sense does that make right there, man? Stupid. You know what? I don't care what they say about Paula Abdul. I like Paula Abdul. Paula Abdul is fine as I don't know what. She about 125 years old now, but she still look good. And I'll take a fine Paula Abdul any day, over Courtney Love. I prefer her to be high. That way I can take her home, have my way with her, kick her out of bed the next morning. Next morning come, I'll be like standing over her like, Paula, hey yo, wake up, over here. Yo, listen, I don't mean to be a cold-hearted snake, but straight up, this ain't working out no more. I mean, I know opposites attract, but I'm just not feeling the way you love me here. Yeah. At least I would be treating Paula Abdul better than the way Michael Jordan's wife is treating him now. Have y'all heard about that situation with the divorce? Michael Jordan is divorcing his wife, Juanita Jordan, after nearly 18 years of marriage. And in the divorce, Juanita Jordan stands to make half his fortune, over $150 million. Okay, over $150 million. Now, I'm about to say something, and this may surprise you, but as many times as Juanita Jordan went to Michael Jordan's games, she didn't dribble the ball, not one damn time. She didn't sink a game-winning shot, not one damn time. And I think $150 million is a little bit excessive to get a piece of a fortune that was based on a talent that you had nothing to do with. And I think these divorce settlement procedures, they crazy, they out of control. They gotta revamp some of these divorce laws. I think they ought to come out with a formula when you get divorced so you know exactly how much you're gonna get. Like they ought to let you go back to Algebra 2 and use that quadratic formula that you ain't never used in life before and use it now. You bring out your calculator. Let's see, the divorce settlement equals the number of kids plus or minus the square root of how many times we had sex divided by how many years we were married equals $5 million. Hey, that ain't bad right there. I can play with that right there. I can play with that. That ain't bad. Hey, my math teacher was right. I did use this someday. Ain't bad at all. But you know what I would do if I was Michael Jordan? If I was Michael Jordan, I would call my wife, Juanita Jordan, into the office of our multi-million-dollar house, and I would say this to Juanita. Like, Juanita, I understand you think you're entitled to some money after all these years, so you state your case, and I will make out these checks appropriately. You now have the floor. Okay, Michael, well, tell me this. Who was the one person that was beside you all these years that helped you get all this fortune? Who was your support through this whole time? Okay, so let me see. What you're trying to say is, who was the one person that assisted me in making my fortune? You're absolutely right. Let me make out this check right now. Paid to the order of Scottie Pippen. $50.9 million. Damn, Juanita, I appreciate you reminding me of that. All right. Thanks, girl. I appreciate that. Okay, what you got next for me? What you got next for me? Okay, well, Mike, let's talk about the house. Who was the one person that took care of this home? I mean, who was the one person that made this home for you, the place for you to come to after all your games? So what you're saying is, who was the one person that took care of the business of this house? Good point. Let me make out this check right now. Paid to the order of Maria Fuentes, Molly Maid Services, $20.3 million. Oh, Juanita, you on the point right now. Okay, what you got for me? What you got for me, girl? Come on, kick it, kick it. Okay, Michael. Well, if you don't think I deserve any money, then how about this? How about those 3 wonderful children that I bore for you? How about those 3 wonderful souls who will forever call you daddy? Oh, damn, Juanita, you know what? You're absolutely right. I totally, you know what? I'm tripping. Let me write out the check to you right now. Paid to the order of Juanita Jordan, $2.89. Okay, now check this out. Now, the price of a dozen eggs at the grocery store costs $2.89. Now, I only use 3 of your eggs to make our children, Juanita. So I feel I'm being more than generous to pay you for the price of 12 eggs, while I only use 3 of your eggs to make our children. Here you go, Juanita. Happy divorce. I gotta get off the stage, but really quick, I just want to say I'm so glad that the summertime is coming, because I'm really getting tired of seeing women everywhere wearing designer Eskimo boots. Maybe it's just me, but I'm of the opinion that shouldn't no female be wearing Eskimo boots unless you live in Green Bay, Wisconsin, or your first name is Nanook. And I'm just trying to figure out what's supposed to be happening next with women. I mean, what they gonna be wearing next? They're gonna start wearing female designer jock straps worn on the outside of their outfit for when she needs that extra support. I mean, okay? You know, I'm of the opinion that you can sell some women a if you stamp Gucci on it and put it in the stores, and they will buy that. Just stamp Gucci on the call it Gucci Poochie, and they will buy that. I'm Chris Reese, thank
you. I am so happy to be here tonight. Like he said, this is my first time here, and I was like, I'm gonna start it off with a little rap. Is that cool with y'all? Oh yeah, it's finally my turn to rock the mic because my devastator beat I know you will like. Was that not a good idea? Free drink to the person who know the artist. Free drink. Who said that? Who said that over here? What's your name? All of y'all. Give it up for them, guys. They just won a free water on the rocks with salt. Yeah, work it out. That's all me. Make sure you tell the bartender. Anyone in here? Anyone in here got kids? Yeah, God bless y'all. God bless y'all, because I'm a teacher. Thank you very much. I'm a teacher. Not that y'all care, it's too late. My feelings is already hurt. I know you can tell by my English, my feelings is already hurt. And you know, I realize that I can't have no kids, you know? Cause they really tell all your business. Have y'all noticed that? And I swear it's always too much information. Like one of my kids came up to me, my students, and she's like, Miss Bell, guess what? My mommy found a gray hair downstairs. I'm like, what do I do with that? You know what I'm saying? Where do I go? And they ain't got no sense of sarcasm. So I'm like, thank you, sweetie. Good looking out. And she's like, welcome. And skips away. But I'm saying, like, I got too many skeletons in my closet to be having kids. I do. Because while I was in college, let's just say I worked as a special dancer. You know, times was hard. So I could see myself during Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, and my kid going up to the principal, hey, guess what? My mommy used to be a stripper. And I'm like, thanks, baby. Now I used to be a teacher, too. And she's like, welcome. You know, so I'm just saying I can't have any kids. I got too many skeletons in my closet. I do. But you know, for those of y'all who do got kids, I wish that y'all would stop making up excuses for your bad children. You know, I got this one little boy in my class who's constantly telling me what to do, like he the teacher. You know, so I called mom in, you know what I'm saying, to talk to her about her son's behavior. And she's like, you really need to cut little Jimmy some slack. You gotta keep in mind, he's a Gemini. I'm like, my bad. Why don't I just give him my credential? Because I'm obviously the idiot here. I'm obviously the idiot. What do I know? And then you had the moms who be bringing their children to school in Daisy Dukes and miniskirts. Girl, I'm saying, with the high top boots. And I'm like, who is these moms? So I be like waiting until the bell rang to peep out the mom and give her the eye. And mom shows up in Daisy Dukes and miniskirts and high top boots. And I'm like, oh, nice outfit, you know, because I ain't trying to get socked in the eye. I ain't trying to get socked in the eye. You know, that won't be cute. That won't be cute. But you know, like working with kids though, it kind of reminds you of like when you were a kid. Cause one thing I hated about being a kid, like I couldn't wait to grow up, cause I was tired of having my mama spit on my face when she would clean it. Y'all remember that? Wasn't that the worst? And I swear it was always like on my way to school. She would stop me and she'd be like, Kenisha, come here, baby. What that there on your face? And I'm like, no, Mama, I washed it, I swear I did. And she's like, well, baby, you missed the spot. Let Mama get that for you. And you're like, ah! And then she starts scrubbing your face like it's a window. And then she's like, there. Now your face is nice and clean. Go on now, go have a nice day. And now you mad because you got to go to school with half your face smelling like coffee, cooties and loogies. Wasn't that the worst? It was terrible. It was terrible. That's all that I'm saying. It was terrible. I hated it. And I'm praying I don't do that to my kids if I have any. I pray that I don't. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm not very photogenic. I don't know if that's apparent. But I am. Who said that? Oh, I love you back there. I do. I hope you still think that I'm photogenic after this joke. That's all that I'm saying. But like, do y'all ever take a picture of yourself and think like, damn, is that me? Does that ever happen to you? You see a picture? You know, 'cause I know I got big eyes. So it kills me how like I be getting amnesia when I see a picture. And I'm like, Kim, look at this picture. My eyes ain't that big, are they? And Kim's like, girl, I thought you knew you had big eyes. And I'm like, yeah, Kim, but I didn't know I had sucker balls. And I snatched the picture and tear it up. 'Cause for some reason we think that if we can't see our flaws, then they don't exist. You know? So I be tearing up my bills too. I thought it was kind of gonna work until my lights got cut off. Until my lights got cut off, it don't work. Somebody was asking me if I go to the club, and I'm personally like, I'm not too big on the club. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you're forced to go like when it's somebody's birthday. So I like to go to the middle of the dance floor and just like start busting out doing the Thriller dance. You know? No, just to scare everybody, because I don't like dudes trying to dance with me, because I swear, anytime you're in the club, dudes always be trying to get their free fills on. Have y'all noticed that? And I swear, I always get the crazy ones. And I'm not down with giving nobody free feels, especially not when you look crazy. But I always run into them, right? I be minding my own business. And they be coming up to me like, hey, girl. Hey, you in a turtleneck. Yeah. The chocolate one. Hey, girl, you gonna dance with me? Hell no. So you can snap my neck? I don't think so, brother. You better ask somebody else. You better ask somebody else. I got things I'm trying to do. I'm looking around in the audience and I see a lot of cute ladies, you know. I kind of wanted to wear something like low and revealing today, you know, like y'all, but I was looking in the mirror and I was like, nuh-uh, Kenisha, you got too many chest pimples today. Hey, don't be trying to judge me. Don't be trying to judge me. I was trying to put makeup on them, you know what I'm saying, to cover them up. See, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all be doing that too, you know? But then it was kind of like starting to look like little flesh-colored heels. So I was like, no, we're going to have to wear a turtleneck tonight. You know, I ain't trying to detour my future mate. You know, I'm still accepting applications. Brother man in the back, you still down? He's like, hell no. Thanks, you guys have been wonderful. I'm Kenisha Bell.